We've been hanging out for this long, and not once have you had the decency to call this a date.
Welcome back! It's me, Austin, with the Foodies. We have Gio, and we have Silas.
Mm-hmm.
And we have your host, with the most, Austin Ian.
That was my Austin. That was my Austin impression. I'm Gio.
Austin. Stop being such a dick to Gio.
Yeah,
That's good.
And
You're
racist.
such a bratty boy.
Austin, can you stop being racist and xenophobic and call every black person in Monticello that you see, the N-word, please?
Mm-hmm.
Are you asking Gio to say that? Stop saying that?
It's a she-broke character.
No, I'm Gio.
No, you're Austin.
We have two Gios?
No!
Oh,
He's
no! Yeah, I was Gio.
He's Gio. Oh, sorry,
Alright.
guys.
You created it and then you ruined it.
You forgot it.
And we are back.
We're back.
We are the Foodies. Still not that great at improv, but we're gonna keep trying.
Yes, and?
Yeah, good job.
Yes, and?
Shut up.
Yes,
And
Yes, chef.
actually, you know what?
Austin is saying.
Actually, you know what? I was thinking about this, and Silas kind of actually segued into it. I thought it'd be cool to kind of go around and do like, what are we watching? What are we watching right now?
How did I segue into that?
Cause yeah, Chef, that's a show. The bear.
Sorry, Austin.
Thank you.
I,
Just.
I'm rewatching the first few seasons of Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't really know what I'm going to do after that.
You can watch One Piece.
I do want to hop back on that when I get time, so probably during the semester.
Finally gonna get caught up.
Probably.
Nice. Yeah, man. Oh.
So yeah, some anime, some comedy sitcoms. I want to watch more Seinfeld.
Hold on, I gotta pull up my list.
He's got a list because he's a weird.
No, it's what you're watching right now.
Yeah, you should know this off the top of your head.
Oh,
brother.
just Black Clover.
Okay.
And you, Wason?
I am watching a show that I don't like very much,
Which one is that one?
but I'm sticking it through.
Is it How I Met Your
It's
Mother?
How I Met Your
I
Mother.
knew it.
But I will say I've gotten all the way to season 4, and I am struggling.
How long are seasons?
Like
22, 23 episodes.
And how long is it? Half an hour?
How long is a half an hour? 30 minutes?
No.
It's 22 without commercials.
Wait, but why are you?
Like, how long is the episode?
22
minutes?
Yeah,
Oh,
because there's no commercials.
Oh, well then how long is the season? Also 22?
There's 22 minutes for 22 episodes.
Bro.
So 22 times 22.
Interesting.
But why?
Did you
because-
enjoy the first season?
No.
Okay.
Because, well, no, that's not true. I kind of liked the first season. But it should have ended by, like, season 3. By season 4, they're already like, this wasn't the mother, and this wasn't the mother. Could she be the mother? No. And then it's always about, oh, Ted's still in love with Robin. It's not a good show.
What the...
No, let me rephrase it. It's an okay show, but they should have ended it. You need to know when to end your stuff. You can't, because they go on for 9 seasons. And I'll put this down in history right now. There's no way I'm going to get to the end of How I Met Your Mother.
But why are you watching it if you don't?
Yeah, why
like
do you
it?
keep going?
Because I have a thing where, like, I want to watch all of the sitcoms. Like, all of the, like, the big to kind of popular range.
Oh, I have one that you should watch.
Okay.
It's called Community.
I've seen Community.
What do you think of it?
Community is good. Overall good. I have some little issues with it, but overall it's good.
5 and 6.
Yeah, 5 and 6. But some of it's not their
I
fault.
like it. I think Elroy Panishnik's a good character.
They do good. They do pretty good for what they were dealt. I will say that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Have you watched Malcolm in the Middle?
I've seen some of it, but I haven't like sat down and binged it or anything.
Do you remember the part I told you about earlier today?
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, what happened to your eye there? My mom said I'm not allowed to tell you.
But there's a lot of like TV shows that like are very popular, and I'm never I just don't want to watch, even though everyone says you have to watch it. Like,
You gotta watch Game of Thrones.
no, I don't. I have no interest in
Also,
Game of
you
Thrones.
gotta watch Game of Thrones.
I have no interest in
He's
Breaking
gotta
Bad.
watch-
I have no interest in The Bear. These kind of shows, I just don't care to watch.
Listen,
It's the same thing as like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. I don't ever want to watch those. It will not interest me. I'll just be bored.
read them.
Ugh. Read?
I know you don't do much, but I'd recommend it.
This guy. Reading's good for you, man.
I read sports stuff.
Fucking Marquis.
I read about sports and history.
Marquis, fucking big ass cock, ramming through all the
What?
69ers. Oh, 49ers. I forgot.
Niners.
I think that was the porn he watched earlier today.
No, that's just my parody of what sports articles are like. You know Stephen A. Smith?
It has nothing to do with cocks. Yeah.
Oh, have you seen him like salivating over? Oh, if this brother had a couple more inches, oh, don't get me started.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. He.
awesome.
Yeah. I don't like Stephen A. Smith. I'm not a Stephen A. Smith fan.
Who is?
Who's your favorite sports commentator?
Bill Burr.
Josh Pate.
He's not a sports
Josh
commentator.
Pate.
Maybe.
But speaking of Bill Burr,
Josh Pat, actually.
Yeah.
Just letting y'all know.
Yeah. Late kick. Check him out. Yeah, it's probably my guy.
Really?
who's the
Him or
Barstool
Reese
sports
Davis?
Guy?
Hmm?
Who's the Barstool sports guy?
Oh,
There's
Dave
a lot of
Lewis,
those
yeah.
guys.
Dave Portnoy.
Yeah.
Portnoy, Big Cat.
I mean, Portnoy's kind of
Couple of
overall
people.
Barstools though. He's not really sports. That's Big Cat.
Big Cat does sports now?
He's the sports guy,
Didn't Dave start out in sports though?
probably, but Big Cat is like the main Barstool sports guy. At least I
Well,
think
isn't-
I'm getting that right.
Isn't Barstool all a sports thing now?
No,
What is
I
it
don't think
now?
so.
They do a lot of things.
Like
I mean,
what?
they do like,
I know they do the pizza reviews.
yeah, I think they do a lot. They're kind of like their own kind of media. Well, not. I guess they're kind of like us, aren't they? They just do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's multimedia.
Yeah, they're multimedia. We're multimedia.
You
We're
are
gonna have to start putting
multimedia.
that in our tags. We're
Especially when you
multimedia.
start doing our sports shit for us, Austin.
That's true. How do we want to do that, by the way? Like, I know we've kind of talked about this, but like, I guess, if anyone has any input, leave in the comments or whatever. But like, how would you want a sports thing to look? Like, would you want it 5-10 minutes, or would you want like a long kind of like podcast style? Like, how would an audience want it, or does an audience even want sports?
There's a chicken over there.
I don't know what I would do if it's not sports, but
Yeah, guys, come on. I need you guys to fucking get something. And then just contribute it weekly or however fucking often. A monthly thing.
Well, what Silas was gonna do poem, right? You were gonna read poems or
Concert
something.
reviews are fucking hard with
I
this shit.
don't know, man. I don't know. I do like poems though.
Or you should find a poem of the week and read it.
I have a poem right now. If you want me to pull it out live.
Go
Sure.
ahead. But yeah, like whatever, me or Silas, because we haven't defined yet what we're gonna do for our own thing. But like,
For more content, though, we've recently started something.
yeah.
We can't
that-
say it much yet because
Well, this isn't coming out until...
Yeah, but we don't know how far
September.
we don't know how far we've gotten. Like we could have maybe shut it down. You know what I mean?
Just like stop playing.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like we don't know the future yet, so
All right.
we're getting into streaming.
Minecraft.
Video. Yeah, Minecraft.
Those two are.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
Hopefully Silas will join
It's
us.
gonna take a while before I can do
At the time of this recording, we have no idea if Silas is streaming with us as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to read?
We're about
Yeah,
to go
go.
so insane in Minecraft, dude. You don't even fucking know.
Yeah, my house is so incredible right now at this moment in time.
You good?
That one's going to the bottom of the chair pile.
It indeed. All right.
All right.
So here's the poem.
Where's the crack?
It's right here on
On
the
the side
edge.
there.
It was here when
Ah.
it started. You can see the dust on it.
Huh, okay.
All right.
The chair has a crack. Oh, sorry.
The chair has a crack
Ah.
as wide as Austin. Ooh.
Well.
That's not very wide then. I'm kind of short.
Oh,
Well, if
okay,
you just
now all of a
flip-
sudden you're
You
short.
just rotate yourself. You're like 5'4"
4.
inches wide.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty wide.
Okay.
All right. Now this poem. I'm falling to my death, and I'm the happiest I've ever been. The rush of the wind is exhilarating. I feel weightless. My past is behind me. It has no bearing on me now.
What?
The
Can't hear
future
you.
doesn't matter. It means nothing to me. The only thing that matters is now. I can only imagine this is what Icarus felt. True freedom wasn't the destination he saw, it was the falling. Upon realizing that, he must have smiled the whole way down, because much like him, I'm falling to my death, and I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Now, what is that poem about?
Well, I think it's finding that there's more to life than the destination.
Mhm.
That the destination isn't everything. It's also the falls along the way, the other parts of life, that the trip to the destination. Because it says in the poem that the writer must have been that Icarus must have realized that, hey, the destination isn't our only place.
Mhm.
Falling is even more exhilarating. So enjoy the time that you have. Kinda.
I think it's about a guy enjoying the fact that he just unalived himself.
No. I definitely think there's more to it than that.
Yeah, maybe. By the way, I'm saying unalive because YouTube sucks. Anyway.
Yeah, they copyrighted our stuff, and now you don't hear my funny bit on Foodies finding silas.
Well,
the
yeah.
very
Well, they
end.
didn't copyright that part, but they copyrighted over it, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk about YouTube for a second.
Wait,
Why?
You want to take a small break so I can change this chair out real quick?
No, you're gonna stay in that chair.
Please, I'm going to change the chair out. I'll do it right now in front of you.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, let's talk about YouTube for a second. I don't understand because our videos, I set it. Oh, sorry, I set it to where it doesn't go out to kids. Like you have to have, you have to have a certain age
Probably like 18 and up.
to listen.
Pretty sure.
It's not age restricted, but it doesn't go out to anyone that puts their age under 18. So I don't understand why we have to limit ourselves still. You know what I mean? Like, shouldn't it be YouTube's fault at that point if a kid is watching it?
I know what you mean. There's like a couple of, like trigger words that if you say them, they don't like.
Yeah.
Apparently they like kind of censor your video a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and don't put it out to the algorithm as much as well.
Which, you know, we may have said something in the Jack Johnson soundbite because that didn't go anywhere. That did not spread like some of the other ones
You know
got
that.
shadow
of
banned,
that month.
kid.
But I don't know. We may have said something in there and I just didn't find
I
it or
think
catch
this
it.
means we gotta go Taylor Swift next time.
Yeah, we just have to go Taylor Swift for the rest now to make sure. But yeah, YouTube. Come on, guys.
Get better, bro.
We're trying to, you know, we're trying to make you better. Actually, we're trying to bring you more viewership. And you know, you're just. It's like apartheid in South Africa.
Dude,
it's the
you
same
can't say
thing.
that. Oh my gosh.
What? It's the
What?
same thing.
How is this
They're
anything
suppressing. They're suppressing us.
True, actually. It's quite a valid point.
Thank you. It's the same thing.
All right.
You like making that face a lot when he makes a joke.
Who, me?
You you look down and you go,
I've gotten really thirsty all of a sudden. Probably all that.
what?
Right.
Were you about doing stuff?
No.
I know he was making a noise, but when I looked up, your face was like that.
No, not at all.
Like what? What's so funny about his face?
I don't know. Mark will show me when he's editing. All right. Y'all got anything?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
So I was streaming today, right?
Oh, we're gonna talk about Jessica.
I was gonna say let's not name names.
Why?
Okay.
Oh, you know what? We will shout out Jessica because Jessica
She subbed.
she subscribed. All we did was ask, and she did it.
So-
Why aren't more of you like this?
So long story short,
It's not good to call it your audience.
today and yesterday we were just like troubleshooting. Oh, why am I'm talking to the camera like they're the ones hearing me. I forgot. There's a mic right here.
But you can still look at the camera.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of at a weirdish angle.
Yeah, I'm like over there. But anyway, so we were troubleshooting how to like do our streams. We got it down for the most part. There's a couple issues left, but we'll probably figure that out pretty soon.
Working the kinks out.
Yeah, but like mine works perfectly fine.
Well,
now-
I think ours works fine. We just gotta make sure we do all the steps.
Yeah.
And then I think I gotta tweak the audio a little bit.
Yeah.
But, and then we gotta try to see if we can get you streaming, which it shouldn't be that hard. But yeah.
Yeah. But so I'm streaming, playing Minecraft, and then because I'm streaming on Twitch, and then I hear like the Twitch notification of like when somebody like follows,
Mhm.
and then I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I go to my Streamlabs, and then I see like Jassica.
Is
in
it
the chat.
Jassica or
Yeah,
Jassica?
Jassica.
Oh, it's Jassica.
Yeah,
I
that's
was
why I
saying
keep on
Jessica.
saying it with like a
I couldn't even tell.
yeah. So I'm saying Jassica. So
Okay.
that's how you say it. So we should start talking in the chat. She's in my live stream, by the way. Did not go to yours, Austin.
Even though I asked her to.
Yeah. Silas, I didn't even know you weren't even live streaming. So,
I was
but
recording that.
yeah. So we started talking. She asked for my Discord and all that. Apparently she does art, which is kind of cool. So
It was good art.
and like I
You
got
saw the art?
I was being nice.
no, I didn't send it to you guys. But yeah, like I was so 100% sure that there was a bot. For
Yeah, I
sure.
was too.
Cause like I made
I'm
her.
supposed to have a little faith now.
I made her like.
You were talking at the end of it like she was still a bot.
I had some faith in it now.
Okay.
I made her do like 10 fucking things. Like, hey, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Can you hear me? Can you hear Austin? Respond to what Austin says. All this stuff. Like I was like, hey, go back to the Twitch chat because we were talking on Discord, and she did it. Like everything that I asked, the person did.
This was a smart bot.
It was either really smart or she's not a bot at all. But
Which
yeah.
is very weird she did all of it.
Yeah,
She was definitely cool.
yeah, she was chill.
She was, having fun messing around.
So our first, when we get big,
Hmm.
our first like fan is
Jassica.
Jassica.
Yeah, our first fan ever is Jassica.
Shawty was there since
Yep.
day one,
Uh-huh.
since the first.
Oh, sorry, Jassica.
Since the year plus
It's
that day one.
year one.
Yeah,
Well, she's been there for streaming day
yeah,
one.
for the first stream.
Yeah.
She was there.
She's our streamer fan of... We should do fans of the year.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
We should do that. So at Christmas time, we'll do fans of the year. I wonder if Jassica's gonna win it.
Honestly, probably.
She's probably gonna win it.
Do y'all see the chicken?
We see the
I
chicken.
do see the chicken.
You see the chicken with two heads?
What?
You don't see the chicken right there with two heads.
It doesn't have two heads.
Yes,
Does
it
it?
does.
What are you
Where's the
talking
second
about?
head?
Right there.
Silas, you can keep pointing. It's only got one head.
That's got two heads, brother.
No, you're a...
Got
What?
One right there and one right there. You don't see it?
They can't see it.
What do you see
Can
it?
you see it? I see it.
Silas, you're messing with us.
Brother, there is two
There
heads.
is not two heads.
Brother, there is
Anyways,
1, 2,
shout out Jessica. She the goat.
and the two-headed chicken.
Sure. But yeah, if we're still streaming, you should fucking come tap in.
Yeah. We're streaming... Actually, I don't know our schedule
Who
by
fucking
now.
knows? But
Who knows?
we'll probably make a YouTube post about it. We're
Once
trying
we
to,
get it low
we're
out.
trying to,
Yeah.
we're trying to one, have a good time, and like beat Minecraft and all that shit, all the new mobs, and build all these new houses and explore all that stuff. So yeah.
Add-ons?
Oh yeah, we could do that too.
That's happening.
After we do the original game.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So about a year and 4 months.
Well, if we stream, let's say we do every weekend, it shouldn't be that difficult.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure a couple times we'll do like a very long live stream or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe like for the Ender Dragon thing, we'll do a big live stream or something like
dude,
that.
what if we did a 12-hour live stream one day?
That would be cool.
Heck no.
You wouldn't do it?
I'd do it.
There's got to be something in it for me.
Fun.
Live stream.
Having fun.
12 hours be a long time now.
All right. Audience, could you put in the comments, do you like his Gambit voice or
Yeah.
not? Because you've probably heard it in like 4 videos by now.
I have not done anything.
Dude,
Throughout the entirety that we were streaming, he just kept on doing it for 40 minutes. That's how long we were doing our official first stream, and he just kept on going and going.
you have anything to say for yourself?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay. Yeah, so put in the comments if you want to get rid of that Gambit voice or not. By the way, spoilers for Deadpool and Wolverine. Anyway,
Well, I'll say something.
go ahead.
I think I should have said this during our review, which is probably out by now.
Yeah,
He
it's
will.
coming out. It's coming out.
Soon.
No. The day we're recording this is what, the 6th? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It'll
it's
come
coming
out.
out this Friday.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that Tim. What's his name?
Who?
Who played Gambit?
Oh, Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum needs to get a solo
Tatum.
Gambit film.
You think he's getting one?
No, I think he needs to get one if
Oh.
he's not. He's got the chops for it. He's got the accent. He's got it all. Give this man a solo Gambit film now. Yeah,
What's Channing Tatum's son again? The dude that makes the Jamaican accent.
That's Tom Hanks' son.
Oh
Chet
shit,
Hanks.
Chet Hanks.
Yeah. Chet Hanks should get a movie, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
As who?
Gambit.
Gambit.
Well,
That would be
Jamaican and Cajun are different.
He
First
can-
off, different languages.
He can learn it.
His Jamaican is pretty similar to Cajun, if you think about it. Because Chet Hanks' Jamaican is basically just a terrible stereotype of a Jamaican accent, which is basically a Cajun accent.
Oh,
Do you think Chet Hanks' accent is
I
good?
I don't know who Chet Hanks is.
He's the guy that does the Jamaican accent, and he got blown up. He's White Boy Summer guy.
He fucked a Jamaican bitch and then like essentially learned her accent from just being in Jamaica with her.
Yeah, but he didn't learn the accent.
Well,
He doesn't have a good accent.
Well,
That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's just a stereotype of a like I can do the accent.
He's loved by Jamaicans though apparently.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Like
He's
the only people
he's
that
polling very well with
the,
them.
the only people that hate on him is just Americans.
Well, yeah, true.
It's
Because
about
they
it.
always trying to find something to hate on now.
It's like I was watching.
Damn shame.
Hold on, don't cancel me. I was watching PragerU, right?
Who?
You know PragerU?
Isn't that the pasta company, Ragu?
No.
Wait.
Right wing.
Yes, continue. Because it's gonna be funny you explaining what you're watching, and then Silas thinks it's a pasta company.
Well, yeah. It's just like a right wing like YouTube channel
Oh.
that actually like tried to, because it's called PragerU, short for Prager University, named after Dennis Prager. And like there's just like a right wing YouTube channel that actually tried to like turn education right wing, right? Again, away from all the leftist, liberal propaganda, you know, all that gay shit.
I don't know.
Well, it's true. It's leftist, dude.
Yeah, but
Am I wrong?
Yeah, but
no. It's just funny you're making fun of it, and yet you believe it. It's just
Yeah.
funny to hear you that fucking gay
no,
shit.
No,
It's
I'm,
just
I'm just, I'm, I guess, mimicking what
Yeah,
a
I
conservative
gotcha.
would say. And yeah, so they had like a video by Will Witt. I actually fuck with Will Witt.
who is Will Witt?
He's just one of the.
He's got a cool name.
He's one of the spokespersons or like one of the content creators off of PragerU.
Mhm.
And like essentially he has done it for like multiple cultures.
Oh, he's the one that dresses up.
Yeah, he dresses
Yeah.
up and then he goes into like I don't know a Chinatown or like a Mexican area or
And
like
he asks,
Hispanic
is this
area,
offensive?
and like he dressed up in like a poncho and sombrero hat for Asian culture. He like I don't even know what the fuck you call it, but like the rice
Oh,
rice
he's
farmer
that guy?
hat
Rice
and like
cone hat.
but like the silk like red thing around him, like the clothes, not
Yeah.
just the hat. And like he went in and he was like, "Oh, is this offensive?" And they're like, "No, it's really just Americans that kind of take offense to all that stuff."
And
Uh,
I have a theory on why. We have not just the time, but the luxury to care about it.
Yeah.
Think about all those other cultures that just honestly don't have the time to care about it.
yeah, son.
I got it. They just don't have the time to care about any of it. You know what I mean? Like, no guy in Mexico, they don't even know or care about some guy wearing a sombrero. We care because we have the time and, frankly, the luxury, the third,
First one.
first world luxuries.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah.
But I agree, but like without the generalization of an entire country, because like Mexico for sure, there's people that live in Mexico that still do care. Like,
Yeah, but you're right.
Those
But
are
I
the,
meant,
but those are the ones that do have the ability to pay attention to that shit. Like
Yeah.
the luxury, as
yeah,
you
yeah,
said.
yeah.
So I agree with you that they're less likely, but there's still some people in Mexico that have the ability to care about.
That's
like,
true.
Excuse me.
But I just
Bless
mean
you.
like, I don't know. If you told the president of Mexico that someone was doing that, I just don't feel like he would care.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like if anything, he may laugh at it.
Yeah, it would be condemned in here by like I don't know, Kamala or Biden, but in Mexico, no, not really. Did you guys also see El Salvador's president? Like, he's conducting like searches in the entire executive branch for like corruption and shit.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Is it an actual search or is it like a stunt, political stunt?
No, it's like an actual search.
Huh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I fucks with it.
I can get behind it.
He's been like kind of aggressive though. Like,
Is he like a what's his? Is this like a dictatorship, an authoritative like?
borderline dictatorship.
Well, that's why, because they all do that though. They all say it's corruption, but really they're just getting out the people they don't like.
Like at least the way that I view it, like
Yeah.
kind of borderline authoritarian because like one of the things that he did, because like El Salvador used to be super fucking dangerous, and now I think it's the safest country in Latin America, and he changed that in the matter of years by, if there's a chance that you, I don't know, previous criminal record or are prone to become a criminal, just straight to jail.
Wow.
Doesn't matter. Like he just straight up.
Oh, he preemptively sent you to jail?
Yeah, like just if you're at risk for like, hurting people or I guess mentally ill as well. I'm not really sure how he manages to choose people, but I know if you do, qualify,
Yeah.
that you straight to jail.
Huh.
And
Do
so
not pass go. Do not collect $200.
No.
Straight to jail.
Well-
yeah, so he's just straight up. Yeah, you go to jail, you go to jail, you go to jail, you don't, you go to jail, you don't, you go to jail. And so with that,
Not you.
he
You
has
stay.
managed to make El Salvador the safest country in Latin America, but also by kind of violating human rights. But his argument is, who cares? They're criminals.
True.
It's basically what his argument is.
Yeah.
What a based argument.
Well,
That's his
You committed
argument.
a crime? Don't care.
I actually have another country similar to that we want to talk about, but we
North
got to
Kor-
take a break.
North
We'll be
Korea?
right back. No. We'll be right back.
Soviet Union?
Nope.
Cuba?
No.
Also, I don't know if y'all seen this or not, but like, look right here. Do you see the splash?
Yeah.
Well, I actually don't know what these are. But it's cool, right?
They look like water balloons.
What?
You don't see the water balloon look?
It's a green ladybug.
Anyway, I learned about a country today. Turkmenistan. Anyone know where that's located?
Never heard of it.
Is it located near Turkey?
Kind of. It's right underneath Russia on the Asian continent.
So, not near Turkey, really.
Kind of. It's right across there.
Yeah, it just crossed the whole Asian continent. I hear that.
that's the whole Asian continent.
Well, no. I mean, Turkey's like right there. Anyway. Turkmenistan. Their whole country, since they got out of the Russian control in the, I want to say the 20s?
1920?
Yeah, maybe it was the 20s or the 40s? Something like that. Anyway, when they got out of Russian control, all they've been is a dictatorship. Just one guy's taken over. And one guy, he just turned it basically into his own, like, shrine of him. Like, his whole thing was, like, gold statues of me everywhere. And, like, all the people are poor there and everything. And then the next guy, when the first guy died, this guy's even the crazier guy. Because he doesn't allow anyone in the country. It's basically a prison. No one can leave. No one can come in. He uses all the money to turn the capital city into giant skyscrapers created out of marble and gold. And they're beautiful buildings. But, like, only the capital looks good. All around it is, like, shacks where people live. It's crazy.
You Turkmenistan?
Turkmenistan.
And is it still like that to this day?
Yes. And there's a giant mountain range in Turkmenistan. And the dictator who's in control still, he decided that...
He wants to take it down.
No. He decided that his people need to get healthier. So he carved 37 miles of stairs into the mountain.
And told people to go walk it.
Every year, people have to walk it one time.
Hmm.
They have to walk 37 miles up steps across a mountain range once a year. And he flies in a helicopter overlooking everyone and makes fun of you if you're doing poorly. He has like a thing, a little microphone, and he'll just make fun of you.
Oh my god, this sounds like so much the antagonist from like a game series called what's it called? Just Cause.
They may have based off him.
I don't know if it's based off him, but like it sounds like something that like a villain would be like off of. Because most of the games, like at least the one I played, which was what did I call it?
Just Cause.
Just Cause 3, which is like you're trying to liberate a country from a dictator, and like the dictator's like incredibly insane.
Yeah, this guy is.
Yeah, it sounds like this.
It kind of sounds like North Korea, but European and
A little bit
crazier.
funnier, and a little bit funnier too.
Yeah, it's a little bizarre.
Maybe we should go on an adventure there.
Well, this is
Sure,
what
sure.
this is what I was
Sure.
getting to.
Oh, you too? Josh's Bizarre
No,
Adventure?
shut up.
We asked him to ride in the helicopter with him.
No, listen.
Oh, fuck, we're dead.
Recently, he's created 37 of some of the nicest hotels ever created in the world.
It's probably
he's-
expensive.
Very expensive. But
Like, it's probably
to fill those
50%.
hotels, you need tourists. So he started to slowly allow. You got ants on you?
Yeah. Don't worry about it. You can keep going.
What was I saying? So he started to allow tourists in. Now it's mostly still very wealthy people, and then people associated with like oil because that's their main export is oil right now.
Of course it is.
Yeah, but it's starting to become more and more open to letting tourism in, and so this is what I'm saying, guys. We
Let's
do
go-
a
let's go
video.
get buddy with the dictator of a
We
country.
do a video loving that city, going around showing off, look how incredible is the hotels. We walk the stairs, we do the whole stuff. And then, but we have to be like good because like this guy's crazy.
He'll kill us.
Yeah, he literally will. He literally kills people if you don't agree with him.
Basically pretend like you're in North Korea.
Yeah, so we
Pretty
have to
much.
go like, this is great. But we film all of like the actual terrible stuff that we talk about back in the United States.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They're probably gonna vet this and watch this.
Don't. Anyway, so that's that's something that I want to do because I think it'd be cool to kind of show off a place that is that's being like it's being very poor to millions of people and no one's caring about it. Like the places that we are caring about, like I don't know, like Israel, Ukraine right now. There's a reason people care about it, and you know, to be fair, they should. But there's plenty of other countries out there in the world that people are dealing with terrible, terrible things, and no one's talking about it. Like I didn't know anything about that. It's a country with millions and millions of people, and I haven't heard anybody talk about it. And we're America. How are we not talking? We care about what people are doing in anywhere in the world. So why don't we care what's going on in Turkmenistan? So we're gonna bring attention to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna use them for content, and then badmouth them with his own shit.
I can't wait till he watches this. And like we're sitting in front of him. He's like reviewing our application. He shows us this part of the video.
Yeah.
And then you
Well, that's the problem. Is they'll
you
probably
hit-
let us in the country.
You hit him with a no. Again.
Yeah, they'll probably let us in the country, and then, you know, he'll take us. You know, once we get off the plane. But yeah,
He lets us record, and right as we're about to leave, he's like, "Come,
Yeah,
come.
yeah,
I want to show you something. I want to show you." He pulls us
present.
He brings us into a room with a laptop. He turns around.
It's just, it's just,
with his own.
yeah. No,
No.
don't do that. Anyway, so
It'd be
yeah,
funny if he was a fan.
The
That would be
dictator.
true.
It turns into like the dictator of the movie.
yeah, it's
You
just
see that?
Sacha Baron
yeah.
Cohen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Sacha Baron Cohen.
What's the one that has a? It's like, it's the one with I can't remember his name. Philip DeFranco. Or not Philip DeFranco.
The Cuban guy?
No. That's
Talking about the interview.
The Interview, yes. It turned into that movie.
Oh, that's North Korea.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
meant to say.
Yeah. But yeah, Turkmenistan.
The Dictator's a good movie too, though. It's funny.
It is a good movie.
It's kind of raunchy though. It's kinda bad.
Yeah. Turkmenistan. I hope y'all are doing as good as y'all can. Hopefully, all that nonsense ends for y'all. But we're coming, we're coming to y'all soon.
Yeah,
We're
one day-
gonna,
one day. It was like 8 years or something.
Yeah, we'll
We still got to go to Japan first, so you gotta wait.
Yeah, we still
And
want
we
to
gotta
go to
go
a
to Ba-
country where most people are taken care of.
And Bali.
Bali.
Going to Bali?
What are you going to Bali?
You don't want to go to Bali for?
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah, you do.
okay.
Yeah, you do.
okay.
Okay, if we go to Bali, then we gotta go. Wait,
Yeah.
I'm not getting my geography right. If we go to Bali, can we
Near
stop by?
Indonesia?
I also wants to stop by Thailand.
Later,
I wasn't even want to let it by.
No. I'm saying if we go to can we stop? Can we go through Australia? Do like an Australian dock?
That's below, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Well-
take a plane to Australia and then go up.
When we do go on tour, worldwide tour, what countries are you most eager for?
Oh, worldwide tour.
Yeah,
I was
any
only
co-
thinking
any-
Europe.
Any country.
Well, I think Europe would be fun. But I think like a certain like a number one country.
Where's that two-headed chicken at?
It's not two-headed. It's one-headed and stuff there.
He's got two heads, brother.
Trying to think. Y'all got one while I'm thinking.
I've heard Germany's pretty nice.
Is that like the one country you'd like to go to if you had to
Or
pick?
like Spain isn't pretty nice.
Oh gosh. Spain. Spain.
We know why you want to go there, Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Someone you want to suck off over there.
Mm-hmm.
Just the brother I want to see.
Yeah. I have one.
Okay.
Switzerland.
I've heard it's pretty nice.
Oh,
over there,
I
too.
mean, those neutral fucks.
They got a really nice landscape there.
Yeah, they do.
Imagine the podcast.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's good. Good
the,
point.
In the valley between two huge mountains.
Let's go to Iraq.
How did you get Iraq from Switzerland?
Well, think about it. Think about the
No.
content.
I mean, I agree with you. But
Think about the content. Because we're doing this on the mindset of us going and visiting and stuff, so think about the content.
Canada. Alaska.
Yeah, content. Yeah, Alaska.
I think, Alaska would be great for content. Canada, some parts. Some parts are not the best for content. And then
So let's go to Quebec.
I think Norway.
Yeah, Quebec would be cool to go
Norway would be dope
to. Mm-hmm.
for content.
Egypt, going to see the Great Pyramids.
Yeah, that'd
be
be
cool.
good too.
Could we do? We'll do a podcast in front of the Great Pyramid.
They
Yeah,
probably wouldn't let us do that.
yeah.
They have Dr. Pepper bottles all around the pyramid. I think they'll let us set up. They just allow trash to be thrown right there. Have you not seen that?
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's terrible.
What about Antarctica?
It'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best like looking spot, but I mean, just to be like, all right, guys, welcome back to another Foodies episode. Today we
Yeah.
are in Antarctica.
No, but I think Japan is probably it's probably going to be the coolest. Because it's so different
Yeah.
than America. In a lot of ways, like, structurally,
So
culturally, all that.
Silas is ahead of the curve. He's already got the.
He does
the
already have the
mannerisms
bow
down.
down.
Oh, do what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
you bow
Japan.
and stuff. They bow over there.
Yeah.
Do you know, like, after you, like, cross the road, they turn around and they always bow to the car?
Oh, that lets him go by?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
It's so funny.
Well, it's the same thing as, like, waving to them.
Yeah, it's so funny. Like, there was a reel that went from, like, these Japanese people walk by and then bow, and then it cuts to, like, a street in New York where it's just a homeless guy just flicking him off, and then the guy's honking.
Yeah.
He's just obstructing the...
Oh,
Traffic.
Are we gonna go to New York then?
We can go to New York.
I would, yeah, we need to go to New
We're
York.
going to New York, but one place that we got to go to is Wyoming.
Interesting. Why do you want to go to Wyoming?
Because Kanye went there.
For what?
Hold on, I'll pull it up.
All
Let's
right.
go to Yosemite.
Okay.
We should go to Zion.
Mount Zion, you mean?
What was that?
Alright, no need to be a Zionist, Dawson.
I think it'd be cool.
Some Zion State Park, some Fallout. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Jackson Hole, Wyoming.
Jackson Hole?
Yeah, these
What a
are the
name.
mountains that Kanye took a picture of.
Kanye took that picture?
No.
Oh.
He has an album that has these mountains in the backdrop, and he's got a whole ranch in Wyoming too. Yeah, we gotta go to like some dope mountain ranges, man.
I think going back to New York real quick, we got to do a podcast inside Madison Square Garden. You know, like a live podcast.
What is
Can
that?
you just like go
Madison Square Garden?
Is that the really famous one?
Yeah, the really big one.
The one that's like a rectangle?
Well, it's this big old stadium.
Or it's a stadium?
What did you think it was?
A garden?
Mm.
You said it was a garden.
This is what it's called, Madison Square Garden.
Do you really not know anything about Madison? It's like one of the most famous things in America.
A lot of really big
Clearly
artists
not.
play there.
Yeah, like, no, it clearly is.
No, clearly I don't.
Anyway,
What?
it'd be very cool to do Madison Square Garden.
Like us have a show there, or what?
Yeah, do like a live podcast there.
We gotta get really big for
We
that
should
one.
go to
Well, yeah, I know.
Oh,
That's
let's
what I'm
go
saying.
to
It'd be
Red
really.
Rocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
Red
got it.
Rocks would be awesome.
Dude, Red
Has
Rocks.
Andrew Santino ever done Madison Square Garden?
I don't think so. It's very hard to get Madison Square Garden. It really is, because you have to sell out that whole thing.
Yeah.
We rented out and only 10 people come.
Yeah, well, we could rent it.
We're now under
It probably costs
$20,000
millions
in
of dollars
debt.
to rent.
Yeah.
Trust me, Bank, this will be huge.
Foodies try to get a loan to do Madison Square Garden.
The gang gets a loan.
It's the opening bit to
Mhm.
the Madison Square Garden mini documentary. Parentheses, we're in debt now.
That would be funny if, like, we really dig Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
Have us go to a bank and try to get them.
Hey,
That would be
like, listen. You don't understand.
We're gonna hit it big.
You could, like, play it on, like, the big screen in front of the audience before we come out.
Yeah.
Like how we got there. That'd be funny. Yeah.
Yeah, we're entertainers. Not really.
I don't think we can call ourselves that yet. You know what I mean?
What are we?
I think we're just
We're just
guys
boys.
right now. Yeah, we're just boys.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Ugh. Nah, I don't. We gotta get. I think you gotta get to a certain level before you can call yourself. It's the same thing as like a comedian. You
Or
gotta get to a certain.
philosopher.
Yeah, like a philosopher. You gotta get to a certain level to become like a comedian. You know what I mean?
I
Like, you
agree.
can't get on stage a couple of times and call yourself, "Oh, I'm a comedian. That's my
Mhm.
job." No, you know what I mean? So yeah. What?
A joke came up in my mind. It's not a very good one. Like, that we can show.
Is it an after?
That we
dark?
can tell.
No, we can't tell it for sure. No,
Oh, okay.
definitely not.
All right.
How much time we got?
An analogy would be like,
9 minutes.
oh, so if I go on stage, I'm not a comedian, but if I all of a sudden I'm a martyr.
Nah. If you unalive someone.
Ah,
God.
but that's not the original joke. It's something else. Something else you do.
I know what you're talking about.
If I cook one meal, that doesn't make me a chef.
Yeah.
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 But if I hit one person, that makes me an abuser.
If I hit one person with 2 X chromosomes, oh, all of a sudden, I'm a wife beater.
For all time.
Yeah.
It's on your record.
It's a great analogy,
His
though.
poor
It
wife.
is. It's been bad.
What?
It's a
Your
problem.
imaginary wife has been beaten up quite frequently these past couple of days.
Hey, man, shawty legs are rough.
Yeah.
That's wild, man.
So,
In conclusion,
is that it?
I don't know. I just wanted to say it.
Oh, you just wanted to
Yeah,
say
I just
that?
wanted to say
How
it.
much more time do we have on the timer?
We have like 8 minutes left.
8 minutes left?
Yeah. So we're over like 40 minutes right now.
We're about to be at 50.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah.
What?
Do we have anything else to say?
No,
at
I
this-
think
look at
I
this-
think it kind of.
Look at this pretty view. Speaking about views, this is really pretty.
It's just grass and a road.
Yeah, that's so pretty. It can be pretty.
That's true. Pretty is to the individual.
I, the beholder. Hey, check the name tag, buddy.
That's right, and that's why anyone can be a model. Doesn't matter how big you are. You could still be a
Like
model.
how big, like famous you are?
No, how big you are. You can still
What
be
do
a
you mean,
model.
like fat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, okay, you know what? I do have something else to talk about. Look.
Jeez.
Fat
The definition of pretty, I do agree, is to the individual. But I do not understand this thing of you don't have to be a supermodel to be a supermodel.
Mhm.
Like, there's a reason why hot people are put on magazines.
Mhm.
If you're hot, it sells the magazine. I don't understand why we're in this culture where it's like
Talking about
you should put someone that's not attractive on a cover, and just have no one care. Like, people are trying to make money here.
yeah.
For more information on this topic, read the short story Harrison Bergeron.
What is that?
It's a short story. You should read it.
What is it about, though? For
It's
the
about-
audience?
It's about
Fat bitches.
no. It's about a society where everyone's equal, but instead of raising everyone up, they bring everyone down. It's a pretty good read. It's very short. It's like 11 pages, maybe.
I have a question. Is it bringing everyone down because they made everyone equal? Or did everyone want to
they're-
be equal so they became down?
No, the government wanted to make everyone equal,
Uh-huh.
so they brought them all down.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Like, one example is like if you're super strong,
Mm-hmm.
they'll put weights on you.
Hmm.
So it's harder for you to move, just
Gotcha.
like other people. Or like, if you're really, really smart, they'll put something in your ear that like rings really loud so you can't focus.
Well, I just mean like it's just
It's a really good short story.
it's just like I'm not saying that like supermodels should be given the world. I'm just saying like if you're hot, you should be allowed to be on the cover of a magazine.
Mhm.
No one should have a problem with that. I don't understand.
No.
I don't think anyone has a problem.
No, people do. There's definitely people that do. Because there's this whole trend now where
Talking about just like,
you can't call them fat, you have to call them plus size.
nah, they fat bitches. But it's okay. I love fat bitches.
I do too, but it's like
I was not expecting
This
that.
is not a good conversation.
no,
Clip
see,
it,
you're the
clip it.
problem. You're the problem right there. Is you think we can't have this conversation.
Clip it.
We're not saying anything wrong.
Clip it.
I'm just if the fat
said
bitch is
clip it out
if the
anytime?
fat bitch is hot, then she can be on the cover. But if she's not, then she can go do anything else. I'm not putting her down.
I think the subject is not bad, but the fact that you're calling them bitches is bad.
That's an enduring. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Endearing term.
An endearing term to women now. They're trying to use it as a good thing.
Yeah. Well, I guess it really depends because, like, you know, black people.
Stop.
Well, you
Can
started.
never bring them up.
Well, okay. To be fair, you
did-
started out
Okay,
well.
fine. I won't start off with black people.
No. I meant the way you said it was a bad.
It was-
You can
it was
say
not
it,
great.
but the way you said it.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
You know, black people.
There you go.
Is that better?
Yes.
Right, so, like, women, I mean, it's kind of like just not just black people or women, but, like, really any type of group now. People are racist to their own group, and they feel like they're okay doing that. Or women are sexist to their own group, and because they're a woman, they can totally do that. They have the pass or whatever, right? Like, a woman can call another woman a bitch, and they're okay with that because in the context, it's another woman. She doesn't really mean it. But when
Which is an insane thought process, by the way.
But when, you know, a guy calls a woman a bitch, typically that doesn't go well. When a white person calls a black person.
Stop.
All right.
Yeah.
Fuck it, the government is just censoring me.
I'm not the government.
No,
Right.
you're being this kind of person that we're talking about. Where they're like, we can't talk about this stuff, but we can. We're not saying anything wrong.
Again, when
If we say something wrong,
when one race, fine, I'll succumb.
I'll sit back.
I'll succumn
No,
to
no,
your
okay.
censoring. When a race calls another race, that race is a derogatory term, then, you know, they're not a fan of it. But if you are that race, you can use that derogatory term. That's just how society has now decided things are okay or not, right? Except for you guys, because you guys just, apparently nobody can be racist to you guys, which I disagree with. I'm not a fan of the whole...
well, it's kind of, it's the same thing as like,
not a fan of the recent new racist term, where
What's
it's
it-
like,
yeah.
you can't be racist towards the people that are the majority and in power, because
Yeah.
then racism then changes in the position like where you are, right?
Well,
So,
it's
like,
a.
if
It's
you're
a,
in Asia, you just can't be racist towards Asians. You're just gonna go fucking. Can't be racist.
It's a similar thing to how like women are. I don't want to say programmed, but it's kind of what it is
Gosh.
on how like women are like they're kind of told to do makeup. You look pretty every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like just built into them to where like they just have to do it.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like white guys where it's just like, yeah, anything that I guess you could consider racist, we just legit don't see it as anything because it's kind of just programmed into us
Mhm.
that that's not racist to us.
Mhm.
Even though I guess you can consider it a racist word or a racist thing, but yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of that same thing.
Yeah, there's like the saltine C
Crackers?
word.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't say it.
Oh.
I don't say it because I don't want to be racist.
True.
Even though there's people that say I can't be racist because I'm not white or
Yeah.
I'm not, the fucking majority. But yeah, that's one word that white people are like, well, no, that's not racist.
I'm gonna start taking offense to when people call me cracker now. I'm gonna start doing it. I'm gonna go,
Go for it.
really? 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 I'm gonna start doing that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna see where that goes.
To be honest, I guess it really depends on the individual. Because some really do believe they cannot be racist towards you.
That is true.
It's insane. It is kind of insane.
But I will say that we haven't gotten the like no one's put in the time to like really come up with like racist stuff for us. Like, Cracker's really the best.
I've heard some pretty good ones.
Yeah, but I mean it's not like mainstream like some of the other stuff is. You know what I mean?
You've been discriminated against, Alice?
No, I've just seen them online.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just mean they're not like mainstream. Like no one's put in the time,
When
the
was
effort.
the day when all the all the slur words were mainstream?
2002.
Oh yeah.
Like 2002.
Post 9/11 a little bit.
Yeah, 9/11 gave a resurgence into the slurs.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's your name? I think you're very cute. If you want to end it, you can.
Okay.
That'll be the end of the podcast today. We'll see y'all in the next video.
This has been Austin Dean, Silas Bell,
It's Gio.
Gio, and Silas.
Alice Bell. How does he not remember?
We've been hanging out for this long, and not once have you had the decency to call this a day.